guys, I'm Roxette Arisa and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a Taylor Swift inspired makeup look specifically from the I Don't Want to Live Forever music video, which can we take a moment? It was everything, it is everything, it will always be everything. I love the video so much. I was really inspired by the makeup look itself. Obviously, you know, maybe not like an everyday look, but it's definitely something very fun to play around with, and it was fun for me to recreate. So we're doing sultry, smoky eyes with a red glitter lip that's pretty iconic to the video itself. So I hope you guys are excited to see. And the glitter lip, I did want to mention, is more of an affordable option because I know the product that she was wearing in the video is very pricey. So I wanted to give you guys sort of a DIY glitter lip option, so I'll be getting to that at the end of the video when I get to the lip part. But if you guys know the makeup artist that actually worked with Taylor on this video, I would love to know, so please comment it down below because I kind of looked around and I couldn't figure out who was the makeup artist on set, because obviously the work was amazing, so I would love to give credit to the person that like actually created this makeup look in the beginning. So yeah, hope you guys are ready to transform into Taylor Swift. Now, don't forget to subscribe before we get started, and let's go. Okay, so starting off with our base, I'm gonna actually mix together two of the Makeup Forever primers. I'm gonna use the smoothing primer for most of my face and then the mattifying primer in the spots where I specifically get oily. For foundation, I wanted to go with something that has a pretty natural finish, like not too glowy and not too matte. So I'm gonna take this L'Oreal True Match foundation, and I wear the shade W4 Natural Beige, and I'm just pouncing that into the skin with a beauty blender. This one is actually from Sigma. It's their new 3D HD blender sponge. And you definitely want to also bring that down the neck just to make sure everything's nice and blended out. Alrighty, now moving to the eyes, I'm gonna go back in with my Ride or Die. I literally use this, like I used to use this every single time. I've tried to start kind of veering away, but I'm gonna go back to it for this video. This is the MAC Cosmetics Soft Ochre Pro Longwear Paint Pot, and I'm applying that to my eyelids with a Morphe R32, just buffing the product in so that, you know, I get a nice even layer. Then going into this BH Cosmetics Modern Neutrals 28 color eyeshadow palette, I'm going to take this shade up here, which is just a really nice, you know, cream shade, and set the eyeshadow base into place. Now for the eyes, I just paused the video, the music video, but it looks like a really simple, cool tone smoky eye to me. I mean, obviously the lighting in the video is, you know, it was kind of for the mood, so it wasn't super bright light, so you can't see it that well, honestly, but from what I can tell, I think it's just a cool tone, really simple smoky eye. So I'm gonna be mostly sticking to like these shades down here that are nice and cool toned from the same BH Cosmetics palette. But I think I shall start with a transition shade first, and I'm actually gonna grab into my MAC palette for this guy just because I want something that's not too neutral but also not too cool tone for the transition. So I'm just gonna take MAC Soft Brown right here and then just sweep that into the crease with a Sigma E35. And I think I'm gonna zoom you guys in so we're really up close and personal. So I'm going to take this gray down here and start to put that into the crease with a Sigma E45 brush. I'm really focusing on the outer V for this because for her eyeshadow look, for Taylor's eyeshadow look, it really did look like she had a strong outer V. Then picking up a Morphe M441, I'm actually going to go ahead and blend that out a little bit more. I don't have any product on it yet, but we will be putting product on it really soon. And what I did notice was her eyeshadow goes up pretty high towards her brow bone, so feel free to do that. Also, please do not pay attention to my brow bone because I need to get my brows done. And then I'm gonna go back into the soft brown color that we used as our transition shade and just kind of diffuse the edges. And then I'm kind of switching back and forth between the gray BH Cosmetics shade and then MAC Soft Brown, just so we continue to have, you know, that cool toned gray in there, but we're still, you know, buffing out the edges really nicely. Now going back into the BH Cosmetics palette, I'm taking the black shade and I'm gonna start deepening up that inner V. You definitely wanna be light-handed whenever you're using a black, but it's kind of essential for this look to get that super duper sultry, sexy, smoky eye. looking closer at the picture, it kind of looks like she has a slightly shimmery silver on. So I'm going to take MAC Cosmetics Shroom on my Dose of Colors concealer brush. Okay, maybe not this brush. I'm going to take it on my Sigma Firm Shader E57 and just start to pat that into the exact spot where we don't have those smoky shades yet. And you already know though, gotta go back in and blend out those edges. Okay, that's pretty much the eye look done. Now I'm gonna go ahead and finish the other eye and I'll be right back. Alrighty, now as far as liner goes, I mean, not that you can really see from this, you know, screen pause, but she definitely has something like smudged onto her both upper and lower eyelids, I believe. So I'm going to be taking this Pixi by Petra Endless Silky Eye Pen and using a brush to smudge it out. And she definitely has it going into the inner corners to give more of a feline feel to the eye look. Okay, I just spent like 20 minutes trying to get those inner corners even. Hopefully they're okay. I'm gonna move on to lashes now. And obviously stuff like this, like people don't usually wear like full glam lashes and everything, but we're gonna just step it up a notch and do that. But first, mascara. I'm just curling my lashes and then adding on a coat of my fave, the Maybelline Colossal Big Shot. And then once we've got that mascara on, I'm going to take these new lashes from Ardell. They're the Faux Mink collection, and these are the number 811. I wanted something that has like a little bit of a wing to balance out that inner corner, you feel? Okay, now that we have our lashes on, I kind of feel like I went a little heavy on that inner corner point. So I think I'm going to wipe a little bit off just to make it, you know, a little less conspicuous. And also hers, I was looking, they're not so pointy, they're a little bit rounded out. I feel like that's a little better, you know, a little more subtle. It was starting to look a little like Black Swanish or something, but now we're gonna move back to the face. So for concealer, I'm gonna go with the Tarte Shape Tape concealer, and around the eyes, don't make it too straight like I would normally do, but hers are definitely not like perfected smoky eyes, if that makes sense. So they're a little bit more worn in and, you know, not sharp, if that makes sense. Then to set this in place, I'm not going to be baking today. I'm actually just going to be using this powder. It's from Charlotte Tilbury, and it's the Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder. I got a lot of foundation on my lips for some reason. I'm just going to really quickly pop on some moisturizer because I got so much foundation on my lips. Next up, I'm going to add some contour onto the face, and her contour is very, very light. It almost looks like she doesn't really have, you know, much of anything, but again, we're going to kind of step it up a notch here. So I'm going to take my Charlotte Tilbury Bronze and Glow, Film Star Bronze and Glow, and just take the sculpting shade on a Morphe M143 fan brush and start to sculpt out the cheeks really, really lightly. While we're here, I'm just going to go ahead and contour my nose as well. Now I am going to add a little bit of bronzer, but her bronzer is very, very cool toned. So I'm going to go with Benefit Hoola just because this one is cool tone, but it's still going to work with my skin tone, if that makes sense. Like if I use really, really cool though, it's going to make me look ashy. So if you're a little bit more fair than me, you can definitely go cooler than this. But I am just going to sweep this along the outer three of my face using a MAC 135. Now we definitely need to go back to the eyes. I want to fix these inner corners because they're doing some weird stuff. I have this kind of like fold in my eyelid right here, so it's not really wanting to stay. So let's see, what can we do? I think I'm gonna try to smoke it out and then try to hide it a little bit. So going back into our BH Cosmetics palette, I'm just taking the exact same gray shade on a Dose of Colors pencil brush, and I'm gonna start to smoke out that bottom lash line. Ooh, yes, okay. We got it going on now, guys. We got it going on. So the trick is like to actually follow your like actual eye shape, but I will say that I would probably do the inner corner after you've already done concealer and everything like that, which I didn't do, but like take it from me, take it from me. But now we're gonna add on some mascara to that bottom lash line to make it super duper smoky and finish off the eyes. I'm gonna take NARS Madly blush and then just sweep this across the cheeks. It really doesn't look like she's wearing much blush, so this is a good option because it's very, very neutral and just has a sheer finish to it. And then for highlight, again, it really doesn't look like she's wearing much highlight, but we're gonna step it up a notch once again. And I'm gonna go in with this brand new Milani highlight. It is so beautiful. I haven't worn it yet, but I swatched it and it is absolutely stunning. So this is the shade number 2, Day Glow. So pretty, oh my God. I also want to take this in the inner corner, but we're gonna take it a little farther up and around since we have that point going on. Now for the fun part, the lips. So I'm gonna go in with MAC Cosmetics Chicory Lip Liner and just line the outer parts of the lips. Okay, not gonna lie, I already tried out like 5 different lip shades and none of them were exactly what I'm envisioning for this look. So I think I'm actually gonna dig into my Anastasia Beverly Hills lip palette. Oop. And I think I wanna mix this shade with this shade to create more of a deeper red rather than a true red for this kind of look. So I'm just gonna dig in with my little spatula. This is actually the first time I'm using it, so I'm pretty excited, as you can tell. This is much closer to what I actually wanted. All the others were kind of turning out like orangey red, which, I don't know, I wanted something deeper. Yes, come through, ABH lip palette. Okay, so for the fun part, for the really, really fun part, I'm gonna take a clear gloss because that is actually what the Pat McGrath lip kit comes with, is just a clear gloss, and that's what you kind of use to, as sort of like a glue adhesive, but obviously much safer for your lips. So I'm just taking this one from Wet n Wild. It's just the lip gloss, and it's the clear shade. It's called Crystal Clear. I think what I'm gonna do is put this onto the back of my hand and then use our lip brush to apply, just so we can get a really, really even application. Then taking this City Color Sparkle and Shine Loose Glitter in the shade 'Tis the Season, I'm gonna start patting that into the bottom lip where we already have our lip gloss down. Then I'm gonna repeat that on the upper lip. As our last step, I'm just gonna set all this down with the Milani Make It Last setting spray. And that is the end of this makeup tutorial. So I hope you guys enjoyed and had some fun watching. I had a lot of fun recreating this look from Taylor's video, or from the video with Zayn and Taylor. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Obviously, it is an inspired look. I'm not, you know, transforming into Taylor. I don't look like Taylor really, but I mean, I do have that wig that, you know, Instagram Live fam saw. Do I look like Taylor yet? This is a horrible, horrible wig, by the way. This is not something that I would recommend getting at all. I got it like 10 years ago. This is me with blonde hair as Taylor Swift / Cruella de Vil or something. But yeah, this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and join our little rockstar family. And I think that's gonna be it for me. Remember, you are beautiful inside and out. I love you guys so much and I will see you in my next video. Bye!